What up, y'all? Tonight I'm going to show you how I do steak. So to start this steak journey, I always have to have a glass of wine. What I'm sipping on today is the Vivanco Four Varietals 2016 out of Rioja. You guys can see that. And I'm just doing this while I'm cooking because I always have to have something while I'm cooking. What's in this bottle is 70% Tempranillo, 15% Graciano, 10% Garnacha, and 5% Mansuelo. So, cheers, let's get to it. So let's talk about what's going into this steak. Little Himalayan sea salt, pink Himalayan salt, some fresh peppercorn, some minced garlic, some thyme, some rosemary, some butter, unsalted, and some black truffle salt, sea salt, at the end. So here's the thing with like the thyme and the rosemary. I couldn't get any of it fresh this time, and so I've done it before this way. If you can get fresh thyme and fresh rosemary, I would say go for that. But if you can't, this works too. So before I get going on my steak, I always let it sit out at room temperature for at least 30 minutes so I can let it like get to room temperature because I don't want it to be cold when I start. So once I've had the steak out long enough, I get a fork and I start poking it because I want to get the flavors and the spices down into the steak as I'm cooking it. After forking the steak, I throw out Himalayan sea salt on it and I let it sit for about 30 minutes. The reason being is because I want it to go into the pores and then come back out, and then it'll have this really cool glaze on the steak. Now it's time to flip it and do the same thing on the other side. So today we're pan frying these steaks. I get my pan up to high and I throw a little olive oil in there before I get started. Okay, so once you've recognized the pan has gotten hot enough, now you throw the steak in there and you let it sit for about 2 minutes first, and then you get into the next part of this. So after 2 minutes, it's time to throw